Hello, my name is Kevin Ricardo. I am the lead educator for BronxWorks. I am presenting the Stellar Farmers Market curriculum for the Nutrition Education Capacity Program. Before starting, you should wash your hands for 20 seconds and use warm water and a bit of soap and lather and rinse between your fingers, fingernails, and scrub as much as you can to get the germs away. You should be washing your hands for at least 20 seconds. As you can see, I am washing my hands and getting in between my fingers and also cleaning my wrist as well. And then I am scrubbing my fingertips against my palms to get underneath my fingernails. Before I started, I put soap with water and got a towel to scrub in circular motions to clean the surface of my table in which I would be cutting the vegetables. I decided to use the table to chop up all my ingredients. You can use a cutting board if that is easier for you. Just make sure that you have it rinsed and cleaned and no soap residue so that it does not go into your food. For today's recipe, I will be making applesauce. The ingredients are 6 apples, cored and diced, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, which is optional. For the best buy, choose firm apples that have smooth, bright skins with no bruises. To prepare fresh apples, simply rinse and enjoy. Skins can be eaten. To store fresh apples, keep unwashed in the refrigerator for 3 to 4 weeks. Apples contain fiber, especially in the skin, which helps to keep you regular. Here are some quick tips. Squeeze lemon juice over cut apples to keep them from turning brown. Carry an apple with you for a quick snack. Add chopped apples to oatmeal, either before or after cooking. Cooking is family time. Kids can rinse apples and spread peanut butter on apple slices. Remember to wash and clean your fruits and vegetables before you prep them for cooking or serving. Here I am rinsing the apples. The apples that I have here are Fuji. For today's recipe, you need to have at least 6 apples, cored and diced. My first attempt, I was trying to core the apple, cutting from the center, but it was really difficult and it was kind of dangerous. So I ended up just deciding to cut the apples in half. Once I figured out that cutting the apple in half was easier, I cut it in half and then I cut it as well in fourths, so then it was easier to take out the core of the apple, which has the stem and the seeds of an apple, and then threw that in the garbage because that is not part of this recipe. Afterward, I will be cutting the slices of apples into little dices so that it'll be easier to mash to make the applesauce. Remember to cut slowly so that you don't cut yourself, and leave the skins of the apple because that contains fiber, which is good to keep you regular. Here I am chopping the apples into small pieces so that it is easier for it to cook evenly and for a faster cooking time as well. Place apples, cinnamon, and 1 cup of water into a medium pot. Pour 1 cup of water into the diced apples. This is optional. Add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon into the pot of diced apples and water. And stir so that it mixes well. Make sure that the heat is at medium volume. Remember to stir often so the apples do not stick to the bottom of the pot. The heat should be at medium volume and simmer the apples for 30 minutes or until they are very soft. Stir often. Leave lumpy or mash with a fork for a smoother consistency. I had a masher, so I was mashing during the simmering process because I felt like it would be easier to mash it up, which it was. It made it much easier to have that applesauce consistency. After the 30 minutes have passed, it is much easier to mash the apples with a masher. You can use a fork, but I found it easier to have since I had a masher to just push down. Depending how you like your applesauce, whether liquidy or mushy. This was my end result of my applesauce cinnamon flavored. This makes about 6 servings. You can serve it warm or chilled, and you can refrigerate the leftovers. Remember to shop locally at your farmer's market. We have our farmer's market every Thursday till the middle of November at 11:30 Grand Concourse. Every Thursday at 10 in the morning to 4 p.m. Thank you for watching the video. Please like or comment below. I hope to see you at the farmer's market. Bye.